cooking in Kelsey's kitchen. Come on in, come on in. And if your belly's got that itching, come on in, come on in. The main ingredient is a pinch of loving, and only the best comes out of Kelsey's oven. Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Welcome to Kelsey's Kitchen. I'm Kelsey Nixon, and this is where we make fast, fun, and affordable meals. Today, we're doing a dip show. Because it's summer and constantly going to parties, barbecues, dips are always great. So I've got two excellent dips for you. They're actual dishes that I've made into a dip. So we're going to make a chicken wing dip in addition to a BLT dip. They're so fabulous, you've got to try them. So the first one, we're doing the chicken wing dip. And what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate two 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. Now I've let these come to, hold on, if I wasn't retarded, there we go. We have let these come to room temperature, and bless my heart, there we go. We're gonna incorporate these together into my medium mixing bowl. There we go. It's important that you let them come to room temperature, or else it's gonna be really difficult to mix everything together. So there's one block, and hopefully I can open this other one easier. Come on. And here is our second block. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. We're on our way to a fabulous dip. There we go, in the bowl. Wipe my hands off here. Okay, so we've got our 2 blocks of cream cheese in there. Next, I'm going to add, this is about 3/4 a cup of hot pepper sauce. Now, you find this in the Mexican section of the grocery store, and it's really, really great. So get that all incorporated in. It's got a nice, almost smoky, spicy flavor going on. So love that. That's good. Next, well, first of all, let's mix this together. Get these nice and incorporated. My cream cheese could have been at room temperature even a little bit more, and that would have been better. This pepper sauce also gives it a nice, rich color. There we go. Now it's somewhat incorporated. Let's incorporate, this is a cup of blue cheese salad dressing. So this isn't the healthiest recipe in the world, but it's very good, and I get rave reviews every time I take it to a barbecue. So there we go. So like I said, we're having the classic, it's a chicken wing dip. You've got the hotness with the pepper sauce. You've got the classic blue cheese dressing, and the cream cheese, which is always a good staple when making a dip. There we go. Just kind of dig and flip until you can get that all incorporated. As you can see, I should have waited a little bit longer. My cream cheese was almost to room temperature, but not quite, and so it's making it a little bit difficult to mix it, but it'll be just fine. Before you start making your dip, you'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees because this is going to cook for a while. There we go. Mix, mix, mix. Nice little arm workout for me. Okay, next we're going to add some chicken, of course, because how can you have a chicken wing dip without some chicken? And we're going to add a cup of cheese. These are each about a ½ cup. Cheddar is what we're using. How could this not taste good? For crying out loud, we've got cream cheese, we've got cheddar cheese, we've got blue cheese salad dressing. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is also a great guy dish. Guys really like this one. And a little bit of salt and pepper, as always. Okay, I'll keep mixing this just a bit till everything's all incorporated. Whoopsie. Okay, now I'm going to come over and I'm going to pour it in this is a 9 by 13 inch dish. And there we go. I got small hands. And that's gonna go right in there. We are not messing around with this dip. I'm telling you, if you're gonna do a dip, you might as well do it right and go all out. Just going to spread this in the dish. Like I said, your oven should be on 350. And spread it all out. And then, of course, we're going to top it with some cheese, right? Why wouldn't we? Just about another, half cup of cheese, if that even. Just for good measure. Okay, there we go. That's it. We're going to throw this in the oven for about 20 minutes until that cheese starts to bubble. And that's it. Really easy to throw together your chicken wing dip. I'm going to serve it with tortilla chips, or you could serve it with regular potato chips, or continue on with the whole chicken wing theme and serve it with some celery sticks. That'd be wonderful also. So this is going in the oven. When you come back, we're going to make a BLT dip that's just as good but slightly different. See you in a few.
Thanks for watching Hello Channel. Learn the language of the internet, travel, commerce, and diplomacy. Watch Hello Channel and learn English. Do it for yourself.
This is Hello Channel.
Welcome back to the show. For our second segment, we are making our BLT dip. This is also fabulous, out of this world, and I've got some quick tips to make it so easy to throw together. First of all, we're using what? 4 ingredients. We always like those recipes. So I'm using a whole package of bacon. Now, when I say a whole package of bacon, I mean the ready-to-go bacon that you can buy in the grocery store. It's so easy. All you gotta do is put it in the microwave for a few seconds. And it's so much, for me, it's easier because the cleanup's so much easier. When you cook with bacon, you got the grease and you've got to separate it into a different container, and this just is so much easier. It's worth the extra 40 or 50 cents. So anyways, that's what I've done. I've cooked all this bacon just in the microwave a few seconds, and I'm just going to chop it all up here. I'm just going to make a couple piles here, pile it on top, and smaller pieces because this is going to go in our dip. And of course, we're using bacon because this is a BLT dip. But you can guess the ingredients. We're using bacon. We're not using lettuce in the dip, but we're using tomato, and we're using sour cream and a little bit of mayo. Okay. There we go. And I have this bacon, I cooked it on some paper towels so that some of that grease would be absorbed. Okay, well, one more cutting session here. This is something a little fun. I've taken this also to some barbecues and things like that, and people love this recipe. They can't believe how easy it is. I've given it out so many times, so hopefully you'll be able to use it for something. A little tough there, and that should do us. Okay. I'm going to return this bacon to this dish so that I can chop up a tomato. Wash my hands just a bit. Okay. Once again, always using Roma tomatoes. I just like them because they're so good on the juice. I'm going to squeeze the juices out just right there into my garbage can. And once again, it's just nice because you don't want all those tomato juices floating through your dip. It's nice to just have the nice chunks of tomato. Off the end there. Cut with the skin side down on the cutting board so you have a little bit more control. Oops. Okay. If you don't have Roma tomatoes, any tomato will obviously work, so whatever you prefer. Roma tomatoes, plum tomatoes, they're all great. Fine ripened. There we go, and one more. Okay, so my tomatoes are cut up. I'm gonna give them one more little chop here because I don't want any big pieces floating through there. It smells like a BLT. Reminds me of summer. Okay, so those are ready to go. Now let's actually make this dip. So we've got a cup of mayo, and I've got a cup of sour cream here that I'm going to just incorporate these two together. There we go. And if you want to lighten this up a bit, go ahead and use either a reduced fat or fat-free of either the mayo or the sour cream. There we go. Nice smooth consistency for our dip. And salt and pepper, definitely. And stir that in. Then we're going to incorporate all this bacon, whole package, about a pound. And same with the tomatoes. And if you really like tomatoes, you can stick 2 of those in there, but 1 should be just great. Those are going to go in. Really, really easy. 4 ingredients. I'd say that on my website, that's what I get the most requests for, is 4 ingredient recipes. People just like simple things, and that's what we're all about here. So, okay, we'll kind of dig and flip here with this dip. And doesn't that look great? All that bacon, all those tomatoes, the mixture of the mayo and the sour cream. Really, really good. And that's it. There you go. You've got a BLT dip. I've still got my chicken wing dip in the oven that's coming out in a few minutes. And these are both wonderful things that you can take to summer barbecues, potlucks, things like that. I want to thank you for watching today, and hopefully you'll be able to use these recipes. If you'd like them, log on to www.kelseykitchen.com, where you can also find other recipes and tips. And I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and email me your favorite recipes. And if you have any suggestions for the show, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.